Shout out to the Cows Gang. I'm your host, Mr. Palmer, and welcome to the show, Victim or Volunteer. What I want y'all to do, grab the nearest couch, sit back, and enjoy the ride. Man. It never fails, y'all. It never fails. Now, the first part is a touchy subject. And what is about you have a teenage boy who sees his dad, I guess, either every weekend or every other weekend. And he's mostly raised by his mother. The father been in his life. And from what I'm hearing, it seems like he's paying child support and been there, done that, been through hardship, the father, because he had to deal with turmoil, getting ridiculed and manipulating the child and so on. So what you're gonna see here, you're gonna see the father, I guess, finally got tired of what was going on with his son. His son come over all the time, but the son really don't wanna be there. It's boring. He'd rather be with his other family, which is the mother's side of the family. And the father's hurt and the father's tired of it. And he films his son as he speaks his piece on what's going on and how hurt that his son don't want to be bothered with him, and talks about that it comes from his mother. And also he talks about you don't want the father to teach him how to be a man. Basically he's saying that you rather be up under a woman than be around your father who does that, or you don't want to be bothered with me. It's an evil cesspool over here compared to being with your mama. And he even said in the recording that I've been here all your life. I've been around. You always came over here with, and everything else. And at the end, it don't end well for the son. Check this out.
I want the world to see this person right here. This is my son. I ain't never heard nobody talk about this, so let me be the first one, because I know I can't be alone. This boy is 12 years old. I've been in his life, all his life, except for the times that when his mama kept him away. This boy had the nerve to say he don't like me and don't want to come to my house, and that he missed the times with his family, speaking of his mama family, and not his daddy's side of the family, like we don't exist, right? So he said this is taking up time. He said the 2 days that he spent over here feel like a whole week. And then he's not even looking forward to the 30 days he had to spend over here for summer. He said he don't want to come over here at all. Like, I'm a bad person. Like, I've traumatized him and did anything wrong to this little boy. We have done so much stuff, so much fun things. Spend time together, play basketball together, go amusement parks, go swimming, take riding in toys like this. And he had a nerve to choose his mama. Look at the camera, Gabe. Choose his mama over me like I'm around here treating him wrong. What kid don't want to be around their daddy? Please tell me. And as a daddy, this hurt because I know his mama got something to do with it too. But still, he's old enough to make his own decisions. And he chooses mama over his daddy, his flesh and blood. Somebody that can teach him how to be a man, but he want to be up on a woman all day. Look at the camera, Gabe. Tell the people how you don't love your daddy and how you rather be with your mama, and time over here is boring and you don't want to spend time with your daddy. Tell people how you don't want to spend time with your daddy. And he act like I haven't been picking him up all these years. Like, what is the problem? Like, this not your first time at my house. But yeah, he hurt my feelings, world. He really hurt my feelings, and you can't take that back, Gabe. I'm gonna give you what you want, and I'm gonna erase myself out of your life. I'm gonna give you what you want, Gabe. That is so messed up on so many levels. I would never tell my daddy nothing like that. My daddy was in my life. I would never tell my dad, because I know that would hurt my daddy's feelings. I would never tell my daddy nothing like that, ever.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This is definitely an unfortunate situation, but there's a lot of men out here who can relate to this. I can even attest to this. When you dealing with someone that don't want to be civil and someone that cannot separate the bad relationship or the bad marriage from being parents, what happens is you will have one that tend to use a child as a weapon, shield, a pawn, a rocket launcher, punching bag, a manipulating tool to hurt the other parent. And let's call it what it is. Most times it's the mothers that does this. And what they'll do, they'll use that child, manipulate the child, anything to destroy that father, because once that man is not with you no more, he ain't stunning you. He just focused on the child. And she know that one precious jewel that you really love is your child. And if they could take that away from you, as far as they concerned, he struck gold. Now, it's unfortunate that it came to this point where the father say he washed his hands. He's done. It's very unfortunate, because especially our boys need fathers. And you have some that don't have a father because the father didn't want to be involved. Different factors though, I will say that. Then you have some that are alienated from being around their dad. So far as they know, he didn't want to be there. And what's sad is the same people that does this be the same ones that say these men are weak, emotional, gay, and so on. But you raised them to be that way. And I ask that question all the time. Well, who been raising our boys for the last 30, 40, 50, 60 years? So I gotta ask y'all, Cows Gang, is this father a victim or volunteer? Now I know that's gonna be controversial. All right, now let's go on down the yellow brick road. As you have a ex-wife, a white woman, who said that the dad don't do nothing to take care of his kids, but yet she doesn't work, and this man paying child support. Now there's some twists and turns to it on what the ex-husband did. But I definitely want you to hear what she got to say. And we're going to start off to the fact that she said that the father should pay her mortgage. Now, check this out, man. It's going to be a couple of segments we're going to play for y'all to listen to. But this is the one about the mortgage, child support, and I believe it's the one where he quit his job as an electrician, started working at Walmart. Nah, not Walmart. That's my thing. McDonald's or Burger King. Check us out.
My baby daddy absolutely should be paying for my mortgage, and that's because his kids live with me 100% of the time. I have full custody. He never takes care of them. You guys are so quick to jump to conclusions. I only got $3,000 a month from him. That was $36,000 a year. That's not enough to live off of. It's not like I'm living a luxurious life. Like, I don't buy makeup. I don't have my hair done. I don't do my nails. I use that money to take care of my kids. And no, I don't have a job, but that's because when I got married to him, he told me that he would take care of me financially. So I never went to college. He's like, I just want you to stay home and make sure the house is clean and cook and take care of the kids. And I said, good deal. That's it. That's what I want too. But then he cheated on me. He left me, and now he doesn't want to pay for his kids. But yeah, I'm the bad guy because I take care of my kids. The least he can do is give me money for them. And do you know I've never badmouthed him in front of our kids? They have no idea he cheated on me. All they know is that they used to see their dad and now they don't. But yeah, he's the victim here.
Well, one thing about it is they know now. If they're old enough, they're on social media, they know now. Now, let's go back to what she said. She said the reason why he should pay the mortgage is because when they was married, that he, she was the housewife, and he, paid all the bills, long as she cooked, clean, and so on. And then eventually he cheated. From what she said, allegedly, he cheated and he left and never came back around. Now, the fun thing about it is, when you're in a relationship, when you're married, yeah, you get a lot of these perks and bonuses and extras and so on. But when you break up and you're no longer together, that cease.
Can you repeat that, please?
That cease. And she feels that she don't have to work because he gave her a promise that evidently he couldn't keep, and they not even together. And she got the nerve to say that he was paying $3,000 a month, and that's not enough. That's only $36,000. And she say she didn't want to take care of these kids, and she's not even working. What? You can't make this shit up. You can't make shit up. So we're gonna get on to the next one. We're gonna get to the next video, and let's see what she got to say. This is actually funny, man. This is funny.
My baby daddy quit his job as an electrician where he was making over 6 figures a year to work a minimum wage job at a fast food place just so he wouldn't have to pay me $3,000 a month in child support. Is that not ridiculous? He would rather take a massive pay cut than to give me money to pay for his kids. I'm just so pissed right now because how the fuck am I going to pay for my mortgage? How am I going to pay for my mortgage? And you can tell me to go get a job, but then who's going to watch my kids? Because putting my kids in daycare is going to cost more than my freaking house. So what am I supposed to fucking do? He's trying to act like he should only be responsible for 50% of the kids' expenses, and he doubts that they cost $6,000 a month. But I'm like, sir, I am doing 100% of the raising. I feed these kids every night. I put them to bed. I wake them up in the morning. I get them dressed. You're not doing any of that. So you should be 100% taking care of them financially. I told him when we first got together I was never going to get a job and he was going to have to take care of me, and he was okay with that. But now we're divorced and he's saying that he shouldn't be paying my bills.
I mean, I don't know if this woman is living in the Twilight Zone or living somewhere in outer space, man, hanging with the aliens, because she really believes that even though they divorced, he should still take care of her and she do nothing but be a stay-at-home mom. And she is mad because he was an electrician making over 6 figures, and he decided, like, you know what, I'm not gonna take care of your livelihood. We ain't even together. So he quit his job. Now he work at he work at McDonald's. And she talking about what is she gonna do, because how we gonna pay the mortgage? How I'm gonna get this done? Well, I always tell everybody, my suggestion to you is Walmart, because Walmart is always hiring. You know what I'm saying? Walmart is always hiring. That is the only solution for you. You can't sit back and talk about some, I don't wanna work because that's something you promised me, but you divorced and you on your own. And even if you was paying the child support, whether it's $3,000 a month or $300 in the blunt mouth, the fact of the matter is, you still need to be working. You need to still be at work. You need to do what you got to do. But guess what? You have a lot of people like that they feel they obligated to do nothing. And yeah, I had the lifestyle with him, and now I'm not with him. I should still have the same lifestyle. And as you see from what she says, the ex-husband say that it should be 50% of the responsibility, not 100%. But unfortunately, you have a lot of these types that believe that you see your children 0 times or minimum, very low time. You see them every other weekend, 4 days out the month, but you pay 100% of the financial part. Wow. So y'all tell me what y'all think about this one, guys. Is this white woman who don't have a job and trying to live off somebody's child support, even though he's at McDonald's now, is she's a victim or volunteer? All I gotta say, man, fellas, if anybody come at you about doing anything for them that you don't have no obligation to, or that you know you don't have to, just tell them what I always say. The only solution for you is Walmart. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Cows gang.